Hello, my name is Mary Graves, and this is Terror Tuesdays. Excuse me if I'm being a little bit dramatic, but today's Terror Tuesdays pick is one that not only stars a Universal Monsters leading man, but two Universal Monsters leading men. And so I thought, let's go all out a little bit. I'm talking about Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi in the 1934 black and white classic, The Black Cat. Now, be careful because there's actually a lot of remakes of this movie. Now, I believe the 1934 version is the original, but I can't confirm that for sure. I know that the Black Cat story, even in the remakes, is supposed to be based on an Edgar Allan Poe story. However, from what I know about this particular version, they only used Edgar Allan Poe as kind of a way to get people into the theaters, and the story really has nothing to do with the Edgar Allan Poe version. So, luckily, I don't know either story, so I'm looking to be pretty surprised today. I can tell you that it's a short movie. It's just a little bit over an hour, so I don't know what to expect, how much they're gonna cram into an hour, although it's not like movies nowadays where there's a lot of exposition and stuff that needs to be explained. I can tell you that the Amazon Prime summary says American honeymooners Joan and Peter Allison are held captive in a mausoleum against their will by a black mass high priest who has chosen Joan to be the devil's bride, and hence my little veil here, which you may have not noticed is not actually a veil. It's a shawl thingy that I wear, like a sweater. It just looks really good as a black veil, so that's what I'm using it for. Anyway, let's get to this movie. Remember, if you are watching this movie, The Black Cat, from 1934, not any of the other versions, do a post, put something on your story, your fleet, or whatever they're calling it on Twitter now, your Facebook story, tag me, use the hashtag Terror Tuesdays, and you will get a share on whatever social media you choose to use. That's the game I like to play, and I want you to play with me, so do it. Alright, for those of you watching on my Patreon channel, I'm about to press play. Feel free to do a whole watch through with me. And if you want to do a watch through with me and you're not one of my Patreon subscribers, maybe consider being a Patreon subscriber. You'll help me with things like my subscriptions to my video editing software and updating my sound equipment and such. Oh, battery on one of my lights just died. You know what? Screw it. We're going with it. Alright, here we go. I know, piracy is not a victimless crime. Already got it. Suggested by the immortal Edgar Allan Poe classic. That means it's not actually based on the story. It was suggested by the classic. I like that. Wow, it feels 1930s. Why is it Bela Lugosi is always involved in Budapest? I mean, he could be from other countries in the movies. You're cuddling, and instead of trying to initiate something, you ask her if she's hungry. I feel like that's the wrong question. I would ask for a discount. Does that make me a Karen? Turn it on its side so it doesn't fall again. Does this music come from this movie? Or is it a classic song they're just reusing for this movie? I have to look that up. On purpose? So many people have mighty mustaches in this movie. He built his home in a graveyard? Yeah. Sounds normal. Oh. Did Mutton Chops guy die? He did die! Aww. But his facial hair will live on forever. Nice home. Why does he rise like he's a vampire? He's a shiny rock. He killed her. Ooh, scary face. You shouldn't smile. Poor cat. She can walk. They get it. She's yours. They're still gonna try to take her, but whatever. Does the cat not belong to Karloff? Did Lugosi not just kill his cat? I feel like he should be a little angrier right now. But I guess 9 lives. That was a lie. He does not hope that at all. The hell? Okay, the cat's still alive. But none of these women in cages are? Poor dude. He's like, I just want to get through the night. Nice. Nice. Yes, Niagara Falls is nice. I seriously thought those charts were paper. Now there's dynamite involved? Creep. Oh no, there's a third guy to stare. Okay, now pack your shit and leave while they're busy playing chess. Seriously, she can walk. Don't leave her behind. Do your job, officer. Oh, he's up to no good. Bitch, walk to the train station. He carries the wife anyway. You're taller than him. The song in minor key. Oh my god, I want a room that does that. Oh, she's still alive. I got confused. That's the child. Matching robe. So does the one servant just not get shot by bull? Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you. Oh no. Killed her. He's gonna skin a cat. Is it wrong that I want to see him get skinned? Like, I want to actually see it? He's helping her. Don't. Shoot, Karloff, too. Calling him Karloff. I'm not going to try to pronounce his character name. Oh. They were being serious about the dynamite thing. Take them all out. And it ends on a laugh. Okay, so I was confused at first. I believe they have the same actress playing the mother as well as the daughter, and the names are the same, so I thought that his wife was still alive. And it turns out that that was his dead wife floating, and that Karloff's character married the daughter. That's creepy. But I guess that's one way to preserve her beauty for all time. The wife and the daughter look exactly the same. So, good twist there. I will give the movie credit for that. This is a movie that I probably wouldn't watch again, just because it has that 30s cheese. I think it's one of those things where I might have it on in the background, but it's not something I'm going to watch like as a comfort movie, like Aliens or RoboCop. Yes, those are my type of movies. And you get to see a lot more in those too, and I appreciate that for movies from like the 70s on. You know, I don't really know anything about 60s horror. I'm gonna have to look that up. I will say that this is a decent movie. I think people should watch it for sure. Not as scary as I was hoping it would be. And the whole Devil's Bride thing, I don't think they really nailed that point. Like, they were talking about the Black Mass and stuff, but the whole idea of Joan being selected to be the Devil's Bride. They did that whole concept in the summary of the movie. Just didn't really feel like they actually did that. I feel like the summary needs to be adjusted. But all in all, not a horrible watch. Now, my takeaways from this movie: don't trust strangers. That, I think, that goes without saying, but I feel like everybody has to say it at some point. If you get forced to interact with a stranger, cut off that interaction as soon as you can. If they had just waited for the next car to take them to wherever they were going and not get in the one with Bela Lugosi, they would have been fine. They could have waited overnight. No, you're impatient, you're hanging with strangers, dude, stuff goes wrong, and now you're stuck with those strangers. Takeaway number 2, if you have a gun, know who you're shooting. Because I feel like a lot of people got shot here by mistake, or at least one, Bela Lugosi. Because, you know, Bela Lugosi's character could totally have survived that. But no, the stupid husband had to shoot him, and now he's gone. And my third takeaway, and this one I did not learn from watching this movie, but it's the complete opposite of what I've learned from watching this movie. Don't hurt black cats. Just don't do it. It's rude. It's mean. I had 2, unfortunately one passed away earlier this year, but I still have one beautiful Black Panther-y cat, and he's adorable, and he's not evil. So, screw you, movie. Black cats are awesome. Alright, that is enough for that. Thank you for watching with me. Remember, if you are watching this movie, The Black Cat from 1934, anytime between now and next Terror Tuesdays, do a post, put something on your feed, put something on any of your social media, tag me, use the hashtag Terror Tuesdays, and you will get a share on whatever social media feed you are using to share stuff about this movie and Terror Tuesdays. That's my game, and that's how I like to play it, and I want you to play with me. Remember to check out the May Queens podcast whenever we come out with episodes. We shoot for once a week. Check us out at May Queens Pod on Twitter and on Instagram. And go to our YouTube channel. We post a video on YouTube as well as in most podcast places. So if you want to go to YouTube and click that bell icon, you'll get notifications whenever we're posting stuff. Follow me at Maire Graves CLE, that's Maire Graves CLE, in most social media places. And if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and you know, that bell icon thing for this channel too. Couldn't hurt. If you're looking for full reactions to these movies, go check out my Patreon page, which I have linked in the description of this video, if you're watching on YouTube. Right now I just have one tier, and that will get you access to all of the full reactions. Now, not the full movies. I can't do that. That's illegal, pretty sure. But you do have the option to watch the full movie in your own house. However you could access it, press play at the same time I do in the video, and we can watch the movie together. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night and get some sleep. Have a great week, and I will see you next Tuesday.